Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to this powerful presentation. And I'm talking all the way from Tanzania, and I understand we have people from all over the world. We have a lot of people from Zambia, Malawi, and Tanzania. It's so exciting, and let me wish you still a happy Easter. Although Easter was yesterday, but I'm sure the Easter festive is still rubbing on us up until this point. So, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for taking your time to attend this presentation. And I'm pretty sure by the end of this meeting, you realize that it was definitely worth your investment. It was definitely worth you putting aside each and everything so that you can be part of this meeting. Start by quoting someone that is very, very powerful. This guy is one of the co-speakers and co-authors of a DVD video called The Secret. There's also a book called The Secret. It's an amazing book that will give you full control of your mind. And I was listening to this guy a few days ago on one of the trainings, and he mentioned something very, very, very exciting. You know, he said that one person cannot change the world, but one person changed my world. That is him. And he was referring to the fact that sometimes one person cannot change each and everyone around the world, cannot change everybody around the world. But for your world to change, you need just one person. And today, your host, your speaker for today, Enos Salema, all the way from Tanzania, I want to say that I know for a fact, one presentation cannot change the whole world, but it can change your world. And I'm pretty sure by the end of this presentation, you will feel something has changed within you. You might not experience abrupt changes of your life just by the end of this meeting, but one thing for a fact is that you will clearly agree with me that you will have a change of direction. And speaking about change, you know, right now, the world of business is changing. It's like seriously changing. What used to be the main business is no longer the main business. What used to be a side business is now becoming the main business. The world of business is changing. You know, we are slowly moving away from the brick and mortar area. We are now moving into an information age. We are moving into a completely different way of doing business. You know, years back, when you speak of business, it means production. Years back, when you speak of business, it means owning an industry or maybe owning a shop somewhere. You know, your business had to be physically seen. But nowadays, we are seeing things have totally changed. The world of business has changed. And you are lucky to be on this presentation, because on this presentation, you will be introduced to a new way of doing business. Whoever that has invited you to this meeting believes in you and believes that the information that you're going to get from this meeting will definitely add value to you. And that's a fact. That's a sure statement that you will get value from this presentation, especially at this time. You know, right now, the world is going through a period which has never experienced before. These are devastating times. And I'm going to talk a little bit about this devastating corona. You know, if you think just of the pandemic, the corona pandemic, how it has affected the lives. And I'm not just talking about the people that have lost their lives. May they rest in peace. I'm talking about those who have lost their jobs. I'm talking about people who are experiencing serious downfall of their businesses right now. I'm talking about people that used to think or believe that whatever business they were owning or were running, they were like almost 100% assurance. But now they're coming to realize that no, they are not. They can also be shaken. They can also be challenged by the crises that can happen around the world. Things are changing right now. The businesses that used to seem like will always be profitable are now being on a serious challenge. The airline industry. I was watching a video a few days ago showing a fleet of airlines packed for days. People are not traveling these days. Now imagine if you owned an airline. Hotel businesses have been greatly affected. Big hotels are being shut down right now just because people are no longer able to travel. I want you to see the way your income might be at stake without you knowing. Restaurants. I mean, who would have ever thought that even the food business could be risky? I normally go for lunch more or less the same place each day. And the place that I go to have lunch, they are telling me a few days ago that they used to make 10 to 12 kgs of rice. And now they only do 1 kg. 1 kg. The food industry has been affected. A lot of people right now have been affected. And I'm not saying this from the mocking point of view. I'm not saying that all these people who are doing these kind of businesses that are right now suffering a lot, maybe they made wrong moves or they made wrong decisions. No, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying that now more than ever, people are uncertain about their incomes. Now more than ever, people are feeling more than ever the financial insecurity, because what used to be a sure deal is no longer a sure deal. The world of business is changing right now. There are challenges. And in the middle of all of these challenges, and it's not the first time that the world goes through a crisis. And every time there's a crisis, there's some booming of businesses, and at the same time, there are some businesses which completely collapse. And I can tell you, by the end of this corona pandemic, there will be businesses that will never be able to come back again. They will be gone for good. And it's sad. It's sad. I'm telling you, it's sad. I'm speaking this not from, I'm just sad, and I feel the responsibility to share more about what we are doing, because I know it can be a solution to someone else. And these changes that are happening right now, we'll see the economy going down. The economy is already going down. And when the economy is going down, businesses are being shut down. It's not like money is lost. No, money is not lost. Money has moved from one industry to another. There's simply a transfer of wealth from one industry to another. Now, the question is, which side of the industry are you in right now? Which side of the industry? There are people right now who have lost their jobs already. There are people right now who have closed their shops. Which side of the industry are you in right now? Are you on the industry that's now booming, or are you on the industry that's now going down? Which side of the industry are you in right now? I'm not saying this out of bragging, but I just thank God that I'm in an industry right now. I'm in a business right now that's actually booming and growing. And I want to give a big round of applause to people that we are doing business with in Zambia, because the month of March, they experienced major growth in their business. Can you imagine? At the time when businesses are being shut down, we have other businesses booming. The month of March, Zambia grew by over 63%. And we are not here to just talk about what happened in the past. We are here to invite you to an opportunity that shows the potential for growth. So if you are in this meeting today, it's because someone has invited you because they want you to be aware, fully aware of what we are doing. They want you to make sure that you've understood our business very well so that you can be able to make the best decision. And to make sure that we give you the best, I'm not going to be the only one on this presentation. I will do this meeting with a group of amazing people, group of amazing leaders. We'll have a lady called Lian. She's a brilliant lady in Kitwe. And I just heard about a story a few days ago, and I said, wow, I think the whole world needs to hear about her. And recently I was introduced to another brilliant, amazing lady called Viola, and you will get to hear from her. She has been working for so many years, and now she's successfully building a part-time business. And we'll have one of our top business builders in Zambia, Mildred. She'll be among the key speakers on this meeting, and she'll be sharing with you her journey, how she has managed to move from an employee, and now she's she's a seriously big business owner. And I look at all these people today, they've all achieved major things. They've all moved from one level to another because of one thing. They were all at some point, just like you. If you're a guest today, just like you, they were all at one point introduced to an amazing company that gives you an opportunity to start your own business, a business that you can do from home, a business that you can do online, a business that will give you an opportunity to interact and meet a lot of new people. And you start your own business. But here's the thing, you're not going to start that business from scratch. You'll start that business by partnering with a global giant company that will give you an opportunity for you to use their system. So you'll be given systems that you can follow. You'll be partnering with a global company that will give you access to their training materials, will give you access to its products. So it's like you're starting your own business, but you're not really starting from scratch. And above all, everybody that joins our business, there will be a mentor assigned to you to guide you and to make sure that you're also moving up the ladder in this business. And I'm privileged because more than 10 years ago, specifically 13 years ago, 2007, When I was on my final year at the university, I got a call from my sister to be introduced to an amazing company called Forever Living Products, also called the Aloe Vera Company. And back then, as a student, I was already doing small businesses here and there, you know, just trying to make ends meet, trying to make an extra income here and there. So then I was introduced to this opportunity, and honestly, it looked too good to be true. So I'll totally understand if at some point you'll feel like, okay, Enos, I think the information you're sharing now, you're exaggerating. This is not possible. I'll totally understand you, because I felt like that. When I was being introduced, I felt like that. I felt like, no, this is not possible. But I thank God I did not allow my worries. I did not allow my fears. I did not allow my instantaneities to stop me from making the decision of saying, let me get on it and see if this is real or not. And I cannot tell you how my life has changed since then. I worked for Vodacom and I was building my business part-time. So I've had an experience of building a business part-time. And when I was working for Vodacom, I was building my business 2 hours a day, 1 hour lunchtime, 1 hour 5 p.m. when I knock off the office, 2 hours a day. Within 9 months, 2 hours in the business of Forever started paying me over 10 times my salary. And I definitely said bye-bye to my employment. And I'm not encouraging anyone to resign. I'm not saying for you to be successful, you have to resign. I mean, I was making 10 times my salary by the time I was resigning. So then for more than 10 years, I've run my life 100% using this business. So I'm not just going to be sharing with you what I've read about. I'm not just going to be sharing with you what I've seen people doing. I'll also be sharing with you what I've actually done and how this business has also transformed my life. It has literally enabled me to achieve almost all of my dreams that I had in the beginning. And now, of course, I've set for myself much bigger goals, and I'm still working hard towards achieving them. And you know, when you want to do business, one of the most important questions you need to ask yourself is, who are you doing that business with? And if we are introducing you to Forever Living Products, yes, it's a company that's positioned perfectly right now. That's why we are booming right now. But the question is, who is Forever Living Products? You know, if you speak about Forever Living Products, one word that will come to you is the word big. We are big. We started way back in 1978. So we are over 40 years right now. We are operating in over 160 countries around the world. And Forever is among the few debt-free companies. And I want to speak a little bit about debt-free. You know why big businesses get closed down very easily? Because they have a lot of debts. So if they run low on their cash flow, that's it, they're kaput, they're done. We are so privileged that we are working with a company that is 100% debt-free. God forbid, but if things become tough for Forever, because we don't have any debts, it has bigger chance of survival financially. So you'll be given an opportunity today to partner, to start a business under the umbrella of a company that is big, that is huge. And Forever is the #1 grower and manufacturer of aloe vera products. And speaking about aloe vera, no one knows aloe vera better than Forever Living Products. They are big, they are huge. And one of the things that I love about Forever is the fact that they control the whole process of production until the end product. And if I look at how much aloe vera Forever makes in a year, I mean, just last year alone, we made over 5 million gallons of pure aloe vera gel. 5 million gallons. You know, 5 million gallons is perhaps difficult to comprehend. That's like filling a bathtub with only aloe vera every day for 275 days. I mean, 275 years, each and every day, you can enjoy a nice bathtub of aloe vera each day for 200. That's how much aloe that we produced just last year. And all of that aloe vera gets shipped around the world. So we have containers and containers of aloe vera products that come from the company all over the world. And you know, the amount of containers that we ship per year, over 4,600 containers, over 160 countries around the world. If you are to pile them up, that will be 4.5 times the height of Mount Everest. Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world. So one word to represent Forever is big. We are big. And if you are to do business with this company, just know you are going to be doing business with a huge, big company. And why did Forever pick aloe vera? Why did they pick aloe vera? Because they know aloe vera has got amazing benefits for your body, both inside and outside as well. Now, if you have to think about impacting someone's life, you want to impact how they feel, and you want to impact as well how they look. So if you have to think business-wise, if you can be in a business which touches people's looks and touches people's feelings, how they feel, I mean, their health, definitely you are in it for good, because you'll never run out of business if you're selling products that help people look good and help people feel good. Because there'll never be a day where people will wake up in the morning and say, no, I no longer care about how I look. No, that's not important. I don't care about my skin. No, people always care about how they look. And there'll never be a day where people will wake up in the morning and say, who cares about health? I don't care about my health. No, people will always be caring about their health. And Forever decided to be different. They decided to make high quality products. And that's why they've got amazing certification from all the major health institutions around the world. And they do massive tests on our products. I mean, in a year, they perform over 1.5 million tests on our products. You know, if you have to split that, it's like in every 20 seconds, there's a Forever product being tested. You know, this meeting has been running now for about 17 minutes. I cannot tell you how many testers have been currently going on in the world of Forever right now. So you are assured of the quality. So how then do you do business with Forever Living Products? Forever Living Products gives you an opportunity to build a retail business using their products. And I'll tell you for a fact, most people that join our business is because they want to build a retail business where they can earn a small extra income, somewhere between maybe $200 to $500 a month. If I put that in kwacha, I think $200 is probably about 3,600, maybe to about 7,000 something kwacha a month. That's an extra income that someone is trying to build just by building a retailing business with our products. And the good thing is we have got a wide range of products. And the wide range of products gives you an assurance that you cannot fail to get a few customers for our products. And I'll go through some of the products so that you get a feeling and an idea of what kind of products will you be dealing with when you start this business. We are mainly focusing on aloe vera. That's where the company has focused. And we've got aloe vera drinks. The four you're seeing there, they bring about 50% of the revenue of the company comes only from these four drinks. And this one in the middle, the aloe vera gel, this is our backbone product, is highly, highly important. And at this point, this is a very, very important product because first of all, it will help you. It's an immunomodulator, so it will help you with your immunity. It's very, very nutritious, has got lots of vitamins, lots of minerals, and just drinking that alone, it's like you'll be boosting every system of your body. And we have people that have experienced a lot of health challenges, and just upon taking that one drink there, and they've gotten themselves sorted. That is not to say that our products are medicines or they're meant to cure or prevent any disease. No, our products are simply meant to help your body function better. They will nourish your body. They will equip every system of your body. They will better every system of your body so that everything about you works just better. So we've got aloe vera drinks. That's one range of our products. We've got bee products, which are amazing right now, and we are seeing a growth in this business through our bee products. We have got supplements. You know, I can tell you for a fact, almost all over the world of Forever right now, we are running out of absorbent C because vitamin C is very, very important for immunity. And now almost everyone has awakened to the fact that, oh my gosh, I thought I was healthy, but only to realize that I need to supplement. The need to supplement has always been there. It's just that now we have an extra reason. And that's probably one of the reasons why I say we are at the perfect time right now in the business. And I can tell you for a fact, even after this pandemic is over, even after the corona stuff is finished, a lot more people would have come to the awareness that they need to take better care of their health. Again, I cannot tell you what that will mean to our business. And you, as someone in the business of Forever Living Products, it means you'll have a bigger chance of helping more people with their health. So I love the fact that we are in an industry right now that's actually booming. And if you're a guest today listening to this presentation for the very first time, you're not just hearing an amazing business. I can say you are getting this business at the best time ever. We've got weight management products. I mean, weight loss is the biggest challenge around the world right now. I mean, the number of people who are trying to lose weight is huge, and the number is getting bigger and bigger. So if you have products that can help someone lose weight, if you have products that can make someone look better, I mean, that's just amazing. That's my wife, by the way, and we do business together. She's full-time in the business. I'm full-time in the business. And when she got her first baby, she gained a bit of weight, and God blessed us with a second baby very, very quickly. So again, the weight she gained from the first baby, was accumulated, and then another more weight was gained after getting the second baby. And then now she's looking pretty amazing. I mean, I'm sure you can agree with me. and she managed to lose weight even while she was breastfeeding. So we have got actually special programs for moms who are breastfeeding. And all of that should just mean one thing in your mind. You are surrounded by people that can benefit from our products. So we have got special packages of products that are fantastic for people who want to lose weight, and some are for people who have lost weight already, but they want to remain fit, they want to remain healthy. We've got packages for them. But when you speak about losing weight, the need is huge, is big, and we've got so many people that have currently they've already benefited from our products. And that gives you an assurance that you'll be doing business using products that are actually working, products that definitely can bring results to people. I mean, how many gentlemen do you know out there that look so good, but the only problem is the tummy? How many ladies out there, every morning when you're getting dressed, one of the things that you complain about is my tummy, my tummy, my tummy. So we have products here that can help someone. And you'll be doing business with these high quality products that have been proven globally, and yet they've got a huge market around it. We've got an amazing range of skincare products. I mean, can you imagine the skincare industry, how big it is? And yet in Forever is just part of what we have. You've got more industries within it. We've got a huge range of the personal care products. On the personal care product, one of the products that's now uptake, I'm telling you, sell a lot now is our hand soap. We sell a lot of that. I know it's out of stock right now in Zambia, and it's coming very, very soon, which means if you're a guest today, I just want you to know that you will be dealing here with products that get run out because there are so many people that are in need of these products. I mean, the market is there. It's huge. Our toothpaste is one of our top selling products as well. There will never be a day where people will wake up in the morning and say, hey, is brushing teeth. I'm tired of this thing, man. I don't want to continue. No, that day will never come. Deodorants, people use those things each and every day, and they'll always be using them. Those are the kind of products that we have. We've got amazing, amazing household products. The MPD, this is an amazing detergent. You can use it for your floors. You can use it to for washing your clothes. It's just amazing. And you know, most detergents, they are really irritating to your skin and your hands. When you start to use this one, you'll notice the difference. And I remember when I was young, very, very young, if we had a party at home, we know the next day, one of the things that we need to do is we need to boil water so that we can be able to remove all the oil in all the plates that were used. But with this one, even without boiling water, I mean, all the oil gets removed because of how amazing it is. So you have access to all of these products. Now the question comes, yes, I see an amazing company. I see these amazing products. Now, how do I do business with them? Now, the way we build our retail business is different from the way the normal traditional business, retail business is being done. The normal traditional retail business, the way it is done, a product will come from the manufacturer, maybe it will go to a depot, to the wholesaler, to the retailer, and then it will come to you as an individual, and then you will get to sell to the customer. This is the way normal retail businesses happen. Now in Forever, it's different. In Forever, a product will come from Forever, it will come to you and then to the consumer directly, which means the profit which was being shared amongst all these people here, it will all be coming to you because you are alone on the distribution process. Now, speaking about getting customers and selling products, I know once someone hears the word selling, once someone hears the word getting people to buy, you know, they get questions in their minds. Who will buy these products? And there are people out there who say our products are super expensive. No, they're not super expensive. They're premium products, that's for a fact. I mean, you can't buy a Mercedes-Benz at the price of a Corolla. No offense to anybody driving a Corolla, but we all know those are totally different cars. Though both can get you from Lusaka to Kitwe, but they're totally different vehicles. And our products, they're Mercedes-Benzes. Now, who will buy these products? I mean, think about it. Do you know anyone today that perhaps might be wishing to lose some weight? Anybody who loves their skin? Anybody who would love to have a much healthier lifestyle? Anyone who's got a child? Because we've got amazing products here for children. We've got multivitamins for children. Basically, anybody who's got a family. How about people with health challenges? How many people do you know today that are suffering from health challenges? We have an amazing product called Multimarker. And if you're a man, I want you to note down that product, Multimarker. If you're a woman and you're married, I want you to note that product, Multimarker, because that's a product that you will love at home. Because Multimarker helps to boost libido, helps to boost the ability of a man, At the same time, it helps to protect the prostate health of a man. That's an amazing product. Now we have some of the people that we know today, maybe our elder brothers, maybe our uncles, maybe our parents, our fathers, that are already developing some prostate challenges. So if you have a product today that can help them that way, I mean, you are surrounded by people who can buy these products. Basically, if you know anybody that wants to look better and to feel better, then definitely you've got clients. Now, you might be having these people around you, but your question is, Enos, okay, I see people, but how do I approach them? I'm so afraid of talking to people. I'm so scared of selling. How can I be able to sell these products? Or maybe you think about the people around you and you're only seeing 2 or 3 people that can buy our products. Now, let me tell you one thing. We have a way that we're going to train you on how you can actually introduce people to our products. We have a way to train you on how you can share these products with other people so that you can build a nice retail business. Now, how do we coach you? How do we help you on that? You know, the first thing that we're going to do is we will help you to identify the market from the people that you already know, because we know you're already surrounded by people that can use our products. But we're not going to end at the people you know. We're going to take it a step further. We're going to also coach you and train you on how you can establish a market from people that you do not know today. So we'll train you how you can access a brand new market. So if you feel your neighbors, your colleagues, your friends are all going to be negative and you don't want to talk to them, it's fine. We understand that. We know that fear. It's within so many people, but do not worry. You can come and then we can train you and show you how you can also build a brand new market. And today we are mostly utilizing the social media. I mean, technology has just, you know, revolutionized the way we are doing business today. Nowadays, I might be in Tanzania and selling my products in the USA. I might be in Tanzania and having customers in Zambia, and I sell my products in Zambia because of social media. There is no limit. So never make a mistake of looking at where you are. Never make a mistake of looking at who is surrounding you today, because with social media, you can access a whole new market that you've never had before. So it's amazing. And the good thing is that we have actually experienced people that have come from very humble beginning. I like to talk about this guy called Venus. Venus is a guy from Tanzania, very, very young guy. And he was living in one of the regions in Tanzania, which are not really big like Dar es Salaam. And he did all sorts of small businesses, from small agriculture. He went on and tried welding. So he's just a humble guy who went on to start a small shop selling fruits. And then later on, he started selling airtime in the streets. You know, he was a hustler. He was just trying to make ends meet. And during his hustling, moving here and there, one day he met Forever Living Products. And he met Forever Living Products. He loved the business. He wished he could do the business, but his biggest challenge was, who can he sell to? Because he was looking at the people around him and he wasn't seeing anyone that was really intrigued with using our type of premium products. So he loved the business, but he had challenges. And he's just some cool guy in the street. Where can he start? He was introduced to Forever. He loved it, but then he was scared. So then we showed him how he can actually use social media to build his business. Then we showed him how, using social media, he can be able to build a huge market for his products. And I can tell you for a fact, he's one of the guys that we are so proud of. Right now, each and every month, using his Instagram alone, he sells products that give him a profit of over 1.3 million Tanzanian shillings. 1.3 million is somewhere maybe around $600. I believe $600 is somewhere over 10,000 kwacha each and every month. This is someone that was on the street selling airtime. And now he's making over 10,000 a month. 10,000 a month. That's just amazing. All using social media. And it's not just him. We've got other young guys. We've got students. This guy is a university student, also making close to 10,000 kwacha a month. I mean, this is just brilliant. And both of these guys have just focused on retailing our weight loss programs. And I love the fact that Forever gives people an opportunity to experience life like never before. To give people an opportunity to experience life in a completely, totally different way. And not just them, there's so many other people. We've got employees who are not satisfied with their salaries and they decided to build their business part-time. This is a lady in Tanzania, first year in her business, part-time. She managed to save 10 million Tanzanian shillings. 10 million Tanzanian shillings, you know, 10 million, if I'm to convert it into kwacha, we are talking about first year in the business. It's just first year in the business. We are talking about close to 70,000 kwacha saved, not just made, saved first year in the business. And she has gone on and achieved a number of things. She managed to buy her dream car. This was her dream car when she joined the business. And she bought this car just by retailing our products. So we surely have a way that can work for you. If you are interested in building a retail business, we can show you how you can be able to generate a decent income by just marketing these products. But it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. I mean, if you want to go and step higher, if you want to build a bigger business, this is what happens. Now, I want you to pay attention to this part. Forever understands one thing, that if you just buy and sell, yes, you can make a serious good income, but your whole income will be dependent on you. If you stop selling, it means you're not making money. So they give you an opportunity to experience something which is amazing. They give you an opportunity to experience leverage. What is leverage? Leverage is the ability for you to multiply your time. Leverage is the ability for you to make an income that's coming from the time and the efforts of so many other people. And that's the secret to wealth. One great guy was asked, what's the secret to wealth? And he said, the secret to wealth is in understanding the fact that you'd rather have 1% of 100 people than 100% of yourself. Let me say that again. You'd rather have your income coming from 1% of 100 people than 100% of yourself. So how can you start to expand your business? How can you start to have leverage in your business? Forever is giving you an opportunity, not just to buy and sell, but Forever is giving you an opportunity to also introduce other people into the business. Now, when you introduce someone else into the business, when you share with them what you do, because you're already doing it and already making money. So when you share this business with somebody else, when they come in, they'll come in with their capital. They are not going to buy from you. They'll go and buy from Forever, but you will be paid a percentage, a commission, a bonus out of every purchase that they make from Forever. So everything that they buy from Forever, you earn a percentage of that. So imagine you've come in and you've brought in 3 people. So now you have 2 incomes. You have a profit that's coming from your personal sales, and then you've got an income, which is a percentage of what these 3 people are doing. Now, what will happen when these 3 people realize that when they buy products from Forever, you get paid from that? 2 options. They might either get really mad and say, we're never going to buy again so that you don't get paid. That's one way to live life. Or they might be smart and say, hey, if you're making money through us buying, can we also benefit the same way? And the good thing, Forever gives them the same opportunity. So definitely one of those guys will say, okay, teach me. And if you start to teach them how they can also retail like you, and then if you start to teach them how they can also recruit other people, guess what? Now you're starting to build a team. Now you have an income that's coming from 5 people, 10 people. Later on, it will go to 100 people. Later on, it might go to 500. There is no limit to how big this team. There are no boundaries to where this team can be. You are in Zambia perhaps, but you can build a team from anywhere. I'm in Tanzania. In 2008, I expanded to Zambia. And now I've got a huge team in Zambia. I've got a huge team in Burundi. And sometimes I get checks from countries that I've never been to. I don't even know who went in my team to those countries, but as long as they've gone there, I get paid from that. And this is a potential that you have right now. And if you really, really understand this, you'll see how actually Forever is, number one, giving you an opportunity to make a small, quick, extra income to take care of the few challenges. And number two, how it's actually giving you an opportunity to build a huge, big, inheritable business that can take you to financial freedom. And you get to decide how far you want to go with it. You get to decide that. And at this point, I want to introduce a few people here. I want to bring in some people that I'm so proud of what they're doing. I'm very excited with how they are currently building their business. And the way they're building their business right now, they're already making some good profits through the selling, but at the same time, they're already building their team as well. And the first person that I'm gonna invite here, and I hope technology will do us justice, I'm gonna invite first and foremost this brilliant, amazing lady all the way from Kitwe. Leanne, I hope you are hearing me well. And I hope if you start speaking now, we'll hear you.
Okay, so my name is Leanne. I'm from Zambia, and I'm 29 years old. This is my first time doing this, but this is it's nerve-wracking, but it's exciting at the same time to be part of this meeting. I'm an outgoing person. I'm very passionate about what I do. So my forever story is, before I discovered the forever business opportunity, I worked most of my life after high school trying to save money for my university. And I did get to a point where I got employed by a telecommunications company here in Zambia as a credit control champ. I worked with them for about 3 years, which allowed me to save up enough to get myself into university. I studied hotel and tourism, and I managed to get myself a certificate. I then life happened. I think I managed, I think 2 years after working and doing my studies, because I was working and studying at the same time. So I decided it was very difficult in the beginning to do both at the same time. So I had to find some sort of business that I could do that could get me extra money. So in search of trying to find a business, I came across a hotel, and I got lucky again, and I was employed there as a guest relations executive. And thereafter, I think a few years down the line, I got married, and I have 3 amazing kids. I suddenly found myself again back in a place where I couldn't, I wasn't satisfied with myself, and I felt I needed to do more. So just to contribute to my well-being and my self-development, and as a mother, you know, being a stay-home mom isn't very easy, but it was exciting for me. And it was a new thing that just happened to me. So I had to grow up with that, and bringing up my 3 children was challenging too. So I decided one day, instead of just staying at home and being online all the time, browsing through people's Facebook pages, I actually spent a lot of time on Facebook. So I decided to look for groups on Facebook. I could find maybe similar people with my kind of story of, you know, just being at home, staying at home. So I came across my sister-in-law's page. She's actually my sponsor in the business, and I could see her. She was so excited about this thing that she was doing, and I was curious to know what she was up to. So I messaged her, and I asked her what's going on. I went through her posts on Facebook, and she says to me, "Can you do me a favor? Can you Google the best opportunity in the world?" And I said, okay, immediately, because her page was so full of life and she was so excited. And I said, I have to know what this person is doing. And the fact that she could do this in her own time, that's what got my full attention. So I did Google the best business opportunity in the world, and I came across Forever. I didn't understand, so I think a day later she messaged me to ask me, to say, did you Google what I asked you to do? And I said, yes, I did. And then she asked me, so what do you think? And I said, it's really great, but can you please explain more? And she then invited me to a Zoom presentation online, and that's when I was just blown away. I wanted to get started. I was excited. I couldn't wait to get to the bits of me making my own money and actually doing it in my own time. And it wasn't going to affect my kids or my husband's business, because we have a family business. We run a hotel. So and that was the only option that I had coming to a business. So I was looking for more, something more exciting for me to do apart from the hotel industry. So then I got started with Forever. It wasn't easy in the beginning because I didn't have any capital. And I think in the beginning, I didn't understand what the business was all about. But with a lot of training and presentations like these, I got a hang of things. I wasn't too serious about it in the beginning. I joined the business around September, and I only got, when I finally aced my 2 case credits, I think that was around October, because I had like 2 months. So I had to do it in half and half, which I managed to do, and I became assistant supervisor. So from that time, I started to grow my business. I used everything that I made, whatever little profits I had, I invested back into the business. And that's where I am today. So I'm pretty excited about getting to other levels in the business as well. So that's my Forever story. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Too bad, I know you're facing a technical challenge and you are unable to hear us. So too bad, but we've enjoyed your story. And thank you very much for sharing it very, very well. We truly appreciate that. And this is awesome. So this is someone who started with some challenges, and she got to a point where she decided to decide, and I can tell you, she is flying. She is flying right now. Just watch her space. So I'm gonna invite another brilliant lady, someone that I met only, I've known about her a few months ago, and she's someone who is very new in the business, but has been through life. She has been working for, I'm sure, lots and lots of years, and she has recently decided to join our business. And she is moving, she is flying, she's going super fast. And I would like her to share a bit of her story and a little bit of what has caused her to say yes to the business, and how is she managing it part-time. Madam Viola, I hope you can hear me very well right now. Can you hear me?
Yes, Enos, I can hear you.
Perfect. We can hear you perfectly. So you're welcome. You're welcome to share with us your story. You're welcome.
Okay. Good evening to all who are listening to me today. My name is Viola Mtamila. I started the business at the end of January 2020, and by mid-March 2020, I became supervisor. And why did I start the business? I have been working for government for many years. Over the years, as we all know, life has become quite challenging. In particular for me, I came to realize that my job was not able to provide me with enough income to meet my immediate needs. I therefore realized that maybe I needed to do some sort of business to complement my income. When I was introduced to the business, I was very reluctant because I didn't see how I could do it, given that I'm a senior civil servant, I'm an assistant director who is very busy, and my job is very demanding, and I'm on my feet most of my time. So I said I really couldn't do this. However, I have a colleague of mine, a workmate, who actually tried to tell me that even if my job was so demanding and I was busy, I still could do the business part-time. I still hesitated, but just to humor her, one day she invited me to go to a business presentation. I did go just to make her happy because, well, she's my friend. And actually, I'm glad that I did. So as of now, I do the business part-time. I do it at lunch hour and in the evening. And I can now say that I'm so excited that I decided to do this business because it has given me extra income. I'm able to meet my immediate needs as well as do many things with what I get. It's actually more than what I earn in my job. I should say that. Now, my goal in this business is that I really am striving to to continue climbing the levels, because I want to access all the incentives that are being provided. And I'm also excited to know that I can continue to travel, because I love traveling and my job does offer me traveling opportunities. So I'm glad to say that this business will still continue to enable me to travel. And also that as I go into retirement, I have a job that can provide me an income, and that will make me less stress-free. That's my short story. So I'm excited to be in there forever. Thank you, Enos.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was really, really brilliant and encouraging, because I mean, someone of your status, I can say someone of your age, and you're still so energetic, because I see the way you're pushing the business and you're so excited still in not just making your life better, but in also helping other people. I mean, that is just really, 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 really touching. So thank you very, very much. And it was definitely lovely and amazing hearing from you. Thank you so much. And I have one question for everybody who is listening to me right now. Who would like to be among the speakers in the future? I mean, who would like to also one day be featured on our meeting to share your story on how you are actually moving your life with Forever? Because it is possible. And these all are people that started at some point. And if you're brand new today, you'll also start at some point. And there are so many people around the world that have managed to change their lives with Forever. And I mean, not just making a small extra income, I mean, completely transforming their lives. Because with Forever, you're not just getting a small extra income, you're also getting an opportunity to build an amazing lifestyle. This lady here called Blandina, you know, she moved from just a simple customer care agent into building a massive business around the world. And right now she's living an amazing lifestyle, driving her brand new car, and she's really, really, really amazing. Massive congrats to Blandina. And I've seen her joining the business, and within 5 years, I mean, she completely transformed her life. I mean, who wouldn't like to, I mean, to be behind the steering wheel of such a machine? Who wouldn't like that? You know, you need to take a moment and actually imagine yourself driving such a machine. How would you feel? How would that feel? How would you feel to have you and your family driving around on a discovery spot? This is a lady called Veronica. She's a Tanzanian. And you see, the good thing about this business, sometimes life happens and you find yourself, you have to shift countries. She has shifted now from Tanzania. She's now living in South Africa. And guess what? She's building her Forever business in South Africa. I'm trying to imagine if she was owning perhaps a boutique in Tanzania, how difficult would it have been for her to start another boutique business, say in Southern Africa? So it's really, really amazing. And I love the way people are really transforming their lives with this business. We have people that have literally moved from seriously humble beginnings to living an amazing dream life. This is a family in Arusha, Tanzania, living in an amazing house through this business. And there are people that inspired us. I mean, me and my wife today, we are living in this house. As of right now, I'm doing this meeting on top here at the terrace. And I thank God. I'm not bragging. I'm not saying that I'm all this, all that. No, I'm just saying that there is no telling of what can happen if you actually say yes to this opportunity. Nobody knows. And, you know, thinking about potential, you know, most of the times people ask and people think when we say everything is possible, we don't mean you can be Messi. We don't mean you can be Zinedine Zidane. We don't mean you can be like the late Michael Jackson. We don't mean all that. What we mean is that your potential is not known. As a matter of fact, it's unknowable. Even you don't know it. It's only when you subject yourself into consistent actions with the right opportunity, buckled up with some serious passion, only then you can really know what is possible for you. And if they've managed to do that, then I'm pretty sure it is possible for you to as well manage to do that. I mean, we have an opportunity to travel around the world. Who would love traveling? You know, if it was not for Corona, I would be counting days right now to a trip that we are about to have. We were to go to Sydney, Australia. And I know it was going to be an amazing trip. This was last year. We were in Stockholm, over 10,000 people from around the world. We were together on this trip in Stockholm. So it's amazing. You're not just getting an opportunity to make money, but you're also getting an opportunity to enjoy life. You're also getting an opportunity to live an amazing lifestyle. So it is possible. I mean, we were to go to Sydney, and in October, we'll have people going to Bahamas. Can you imagine? Bahamas. I mean, those are top destinations. Those are not places that people just go to. I mean, those are places that, you know, the superstars that we see in movies go to, and Forever gives us an opportunity to experience that lifestyle, which is simply amazing. And when I think about this business from that perspective, when I think about this business in that category, it's humbling. It's humbling to be in an opportunity whereby you can make money and at the same time you can enjoy your life. That's really, really rare, and that's really, really different. My kids came in, so I had to tell them to go away. That's the beauty and the challenge of working from home. All right, so all in all, this is amazing. And the fact that I'm at home right now, and almost each and every one of you are at home right now, listening to this meeting should tell you what is possible today. I mean, the possibilities are now endless. You cannot depend on a normal business where you have to wake up in the morning and open your business and close it in the evening. Now you can have your business in the palm of your hands. There's no limit to what we can do. And apart from all of that, Forever now gives you also an opportunity to share profit with them. And this is something very, very exciting, whereby, you know, you sell your products, you make money. Secondly, you get new people to join your business, you are paid each and every month. And at the end of the year, you have an opportunity to share profit with the company. And that's just amazing. And I'm one of the people that I've managed, that I've experienced the generosity of this company through the chairman's bonus, through this profit sharing. This was my very first check, $6,000. That was 2010, first time to qualify. And in 2015, we got our biggest check. You know, when you want to make more money, you have to get married, because then you have got two engines. Now I have turbo engines in my business, two of us pushing this business. I cannot tell you how amazing. $310,000. That was just one heck of a check. And, you know, even me looking at it today, I'm like, oh my God, was this really me? I mean, and this money got into my account, and I cannot tell you how it feels when you know, when you ask for your balance and the digits that come there. You are used to certain number of digits, and now the digits are like seriously many. It's just amazing. And speaking about chairman's bonus and these profit share checks, each year you have an opportunity to get them. This was last year. This was the top check in the whole of Africa last year. And I love Forever because all these top performers, you have an opportunity to learn from them. Just 2 days ago, we were getting a training from this couple. So imagine I'm in Tanzania and being trained by someone in Southern Africa. These are the top in the world. $1.5 million. I mean, can you imagine yourself holding a $1.5 million check? That's just amazing. And you know, every time I look at these $1 million checks plus, all I do is I erase these names and I put my name there and I say, Amen. I do not want to wait for anybody to bless me. I'm going to bless myself that one day I'm going to be on stage holding a $1 million check. And guess what? You have the same opportunity. Now, at this point, I want to introduce someone special, someone that has gotten more profit share checks in this meeting. This is someone that has got more profit share checks than anybody else. She is someone that I met her a couple of years ago, and it was not easy to get her into the business, but later on, she was ready and she got into the business. And since then, she has been achieving tremendous things. She has been doing amazing things in this business. She's the top and the number one in the whole of Zambia in this business. And you will have an opportunity today to hear from her. And I can tell you one thing for a fact. She's going to share with you her story. She has been getting opportunities to be invited. She has been invited to the UK more than once to be a keynote speaker to amazing people of who are building this business around the world. And you are getting an opportunity today to hear from her. And I think it's a privilege, and I think it's a blessing that you will get to hear from this amazing leader. And at this point, I want to give a big welcome note to our leader from Zambia.
Thanks, Enos, for the generous intro. Hi, everyone. As
Hello, hello.
introduced, you can hear me?
Yes, perfect.
Okay. Mildred Damaseke. I call my forever journey the road to freedom. As Enos said, when I was first introduced to Forever, I wasn't interested. I was very skeptical. I used to think it's for people who have nothing to do. I used to think it's for people who have failed in life, so it was an option B. I refused to do it. Then I used to work in the hotel industry. I was working away from home, had no time for the kids. There are my 3 beautiful kids with my husband. I was living hand to mouth, literally living hand to mouth. Yet a business was shown to me. I didn't see it then. My cars were falling apart. I wanted to be seen driving when I couldn't even afford to put fuel in the car. My husband had to put fuel. And all the time my car had jump starters because it would stop anywhere. I was stressed at work. 3 months after I was approached about Forever and I had refused to do it, my husband fell sick. And we were told to use the Forever products. I'll be quick to say they are not medicines. They are supplements to supplement what we lack from food. So we're advised to use the products alongside this medication. But within a short time, a problem came. We started buying the products, but within a short time, a problem came. We could not afford to buy the products because end of the month, I always had more bills than money. I have a loan from the bank, I have an advance from work. I'm eating chicken this month to pay next month. I don't know if you can relate. I'm wearing clothes I haven't paid for. So I was advised that if I joined the business, I'll be buying the products at wholesale. That's how we came into Forever, not to do the business, just to use the products. 9 months down the line, I still didn't believe in Forever. Enos traveled several times from Tanzania. I wouldn't attend his meeting. But these people from Tanzania, they never gave up on me. Sometimes people see potential in you which you don't see. You might be on this call today because somebody saw potential in you which you don't see yourself. So I was invited to attend an event in South Africa where Forever was sharing profit sharing checks, like the checks Enos showed. I was excited to go, not because of traveling. My job used to take me outside the country 3-4 times a year, so traveling was not an issue. It's just that I had to come back and write reports. This trip, I was told it was going to be paid for. Some people discouraged me. They said it's Satanism, it's a cult. I remember telling my husband that I've changed my mind, I'm not going. And he asked me a question I'll never forget. He said, if you want to learn to fly a plane, will you ask a pilot or somebody who rides a bicycle? I said, I'll ask the pilot. He says, similarly, go and ask the people who are actually doing it. And I'll say the same to people who are on the call today for the first time. Please, if you want to know how the business works, ask the person who's doing the business. Somebody says to me, ask the player if you want to learn how to play. Don't ask somebody who doesn't play. So that's how I went to South Africa 2009 to attend this event. And I'm glad I went because that's the day that changed my life. You might be saying, one day your life changed. Yes, it did. I went to that event as a different person. I walked out of that event totally baptized. Because at that event, as we walked in, there were about 5,000 people. Somebody was training. And he said, if you are in this business and you work and you are playing around with it, every time you get paid, take a good look at your pay slip. Ask yourself this question and give yourself an honest answer. At my age, is this what I'm worth? That hit me like a ton of bricks because then 3 kids in primary school, we put them in a boarding school because I was never home. One child was paying 5 million Zambian kwacha, then the old currency. And my salary was 5 million, all going to debt. And for the first time, I started thinking, if my husband dies today, what happens to my kids? They'll be out of school. What then? And these people are saying this business can put you where you want to be in life if you are not happy with where you were. I wasn't happy. You saw the little house where I started from. That was our home. My husband used to work for the Zambian government then. It wasn't our house. We had clothes. We started selling clothes to raise money for school fees. So I decided to take a good look at the business because I was told it doesn't stop you from doing whatever you are doing. You can do it part-time. I loved my job. So I thought, let me take a look. What blew my mind at that event was, at the end of it, all people were called on stage and they were being given these checks. The smallest check was equivalent to my salary, which was all going to debt, $1,000. The biggest check, as you can see on this slide, was $163,000, which was equivalent to 700 million kwacha then. I sat with my mouth open as I watched each person walk across the stage. I asked the people who took me there that, when are they calling me? Because I was buying the products, using them. They told me they're not gonna call you. You are not doing the business. I asked them to teach me how to do the business. Because at that moment, I saw this business as a vehicle which would take me from down there where I had hit rock bottom. I was broke and broken. I saw this as my way out, as my ticket to freedom. I came back home. I first called my husband. I said, I'm going to do this. He said, what happened to Satanism? I said, I'll explain when I come back home. I came back home, started doing the business. Was it easy? No, it wasn't. The products were coming all the way from Tanzania. And right now, when you can just walk to the product center, drive to the product center within Lusaka and pick your products the same day you join. We had to be waiting for 2-3 weeks. There were no trainings. People didn't believe in what I was doing. I remember some people even told me, stop what you are doing, you're embarrassing your husband. But I didn't care what anybody thought. My reality was what I saw that day in South Africa, that if you are willing to learn the business, work as a professional networker, the business will never disappoint you. I had family challenges. I lost my dad, my mom, my sister within a very short space. I kept going. I don't know at what point you are right now in your life. I was desperate to change our lives. I've learned that sometimes it's in the darkest times that your character is shaped. You can decide, you can turn lemons into lemonade. So I kept going. We are all faced with a series of great opportunities. Sometimes they are brilliantly discussed as impossible situations. Doesn't matter where you are, you can make a choice of what you want. Look at the situation we are in right now. We are in lockdown. You can make the best out of that. So when people refused to do my business, as I say, I didn't care. I kept on talking to people because I was told if I talk to enough people, I'll find those who want to do it. Within a year of doing the business part-time, I started earning 3 times what my full-time job was paying me, and I decided to stop work and do this full-time. And my team started growing. As my life started changing, my team continued growing. I have people from different backgrounds. I have pastors, I have students, I have teachers, I have journalists, I have stay-home mom. It doesn't matter where one is coming from. As part of my very, very happy team. I remember when before Forever, I could not even afford to take a child to the mall. Would only go to buy books for school. If they cried for anything, I told them, don't cry, next week you won't come. I couldn't afford. But with this business, we are able to do such things. We work hard with a team and we reward hard work. We are able to pay for meals for the team. We work hard, party hard. Was it easy to do the business when I stopped? No, it wasn't. But the beauty with Forever, you come in, there are people holding your hand, people who have walked the path you want to walk. They have walked that path before. This is my mentor on the right. She's the second top person in Forever, top distributor in Forever, Jen Leach. I remember most times I'll call and say it's tough, and she's told me that tough times don't last, but tough people do. Even the situation we are in, it will pass. Tough people will come out better than how they have gotten into the lockdown. I say the same to everyone on this call. Tough times don't last, tough people do. And I also want to assure you that when you come in, there will be somebody holding your hand. You are not alone. That's why people succeed in forever, because there's always somebody to hold your hand. We are all where we are right now because of the decisions we made a few years ago. Wherever you are, whoever is on the call, is because of the decisions you made a few years ago. I'm where I am because of the decisions I made a few years ago. So let's take a look. From when I started to now, where have I reached? I do the business alongside my husband. My husband is still in full-time employment. He does the business part-time. So you might be seated thinking, oh, can I do it? I'm working. Yes, it's doable part-time. You can see the house up, the pink house. That's where we used to live. The other house, that's home. We don't owe anyone anything. Now I don't have to fight traffic every morning. My business is anywhere. I work from my kitchen table. I work from my veranda. I work from my lawn. It's actually suiting me better now. Stay home, stay safe. Business anywhere, anytime. I drive what I want to drive. The beauty with the business, when you reach a certain level called manager, you can qualify for a car incentive. They won't give you a car, but they'll give you a car allowance and you decide what you want to do with it. For me, I decided to change my car from a car with jumpers. The first time I qualified, got a Jeep and got a Range Rover, and we have the other car the other side. I don't know what you are looking for. This business is able to deliver. As a result of the business, I've also created another income stream. I'm a farmer. I'm still a baby farmer, still learning. I keep pigs, but it has grown. We've done it now almost going into 4 years, and we're able to supply to companies, big companies which deal with poultry, like Zambif. I think it's the largest company which deals with pigs, with pork, and we are able to supply. As a matter of fact, just last week we were supplying to Legana, another company in Zambia which deals with pork. That's me as a farmer. So you might be on this call and thinking, I'm busy, can I do this? It's doable around your already existing commitments. I wake up every morning, first thing I go into the piggery. Then I change, I shower. Of course the piggery smells, but the money doesn't. I shower and then I get to my phone and do my forever business. So it's doable around your already existing commitments. I should actually say I no longer do it full time. Family time. I never had time for the kids, as I say. I never had time for the family. We didn't even have the money for any trip as a family. But because of this business, now I'm able to create memories with my family. That's my husband, the boys, only our daughter and our grandson are missing there. We have time to create memories. I don't know what you are looking for, but for us, as we are getting older, the business gives us a chance to create memories with our kids. This was at a place where only tourists at the back, I'm sure you can see those tourists. Were the only Black people there. I couldn't pay, as I said, for one child in primary school, but now I'm able to pay for the kids in university. We've managed to send the kids to universities outside the country. We never got any bursary. As you say in Zambia, we never said Boma Yanganepo when the kids are going to school. We have paid from our pockets. We have our daughter who went to Namibia. She stays there, she works there. We have our son who went to Cyprus. He's now a manager on the farm. He runs my piggery. He's the farm manager. And we've got our youngest son who's studying in Canada. These are the 3 kids. My daughter is now 27. I never had time for her when she was young. I left them sleeping. I came back, they are sleeping. That's why they went to boarding school at an early age. Now she comes home for holiday. We have time together. We can decide it's a girl's day out at this age. Something I never had a chance to do I'm able to do exercises with my boys early in the morning. That's my youngest son, second year university now at Manitoba University in Canada. I'm able to have holidays, as I said, something I never ever thought about. That's me and my kids. If you are a parent, I don't know what you're looking for. For me, creating memories with the kids means a lot. That's me and the boys on the beach on a Tuesday morning. I always used to wonder, I see people in films, I see people in magazines on the beach, and I used to think, people on the beach on a Monday morning, what kind of job do they do? And I come in forever. Here I am. It's me now, Tuesday morning. I'm on this beach at a very expensive resort. My husband and I, we have picked a lot of the incentives Forever has to offer. We have traveled the world. Forever will pay for you 2 tickets to exotic places. Let me just give you an idea. Well, when they say exotic, we've been to Zanzibar, we've been to Hawaii, we slept in the Hilton Hawaiian Village, where Obama sleeps when he goes home. The next time we're in London, and we picked a profit share check at the O2 Arena. We've been to the US several times. We have slept in Caesar's Palace. We have rafted on the Canyon River. We have seen one of the greatest wonders of the world, the Great Canyon, thanks to Forever. We have slept in the most spectacular hotel in Singapore, the Marine Bay Hotel, one with a swimming pool on top with the most iconic swimming pool in the world. We've been to South Africa to pick our profit sharing check. We've slept in the tallest hotel in the world, JW Marriott in Dubai. We've been to so many places. So if you love traveling, travel opportunities are amazing. We've been married for 27 years. The past 7 years have been the best because we have free honeymoons, fully paid for. The profit sharing checks, we have picked them the past 7 years. And sometimes we've carried our kids along. We're super excited because tomorrow we'll be picking the 8th check. It will be online. We'll be picking our 8th check. What an amazing company. You work hard and they reward you big time. You might be here and thinking, oh, me, I can't speak. That's what I used to think. Me, I can't speak. How will I do this business? It doesn't matter, you learn. I remember when I started, the people who brought me in are from Tanzania. They were not there sometimes. I would stand to talk to people. I say my name is, and I forget my name. But now, because of this business, I'm able to speak to anybody. You are not offering drugs. You are offering people something which changes their lives. You gain the confidence. As Enos said, I've been invited to speak to many places. This was last year. I was the keynote speaker, closing speaker at an event, an annual event for Jen Mitch, #2 in Forever World, at her iconic stage. This year, January again, at the same event, I was the closing speaker. But I'm trying to show you that I'm coming from someone who could not speak to 2, 3 people. I'll be shaking. But this business, there are people holding your hand, and you'll be able to do it. In closing, what I can say is, it's in the moment of decision that your destiny is shaped. What you decide today will determine where you will be 2, 3, 4 years from now. So what do you want? The choice is yours. So that's my story. We all have stories. This business, what I love with it is, it gives you a chance to change your life story if you're not happy with where you are. For us, this is how far we've come, and trust me, we've just started. We need to change the story, starting now for the next 10, 20 years. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so very much, Mildred. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate, and I'm sure if you've paid good attention to Mildred, you'll agree with me. She is one of our best, you know, clearly showing that everything is possible. So thank you so much, Mildred. Thank you so much. And for the guests that are in our meeting up until this point, I think I only have one thing for you. Make sure you get started. And I should ask you now, are you ready to get started? Because by now you have seen how by you joining this business, you will be part, first of all, of an amazing company, but more importantly, you will be part of an industry that's booming right now, that's growing right now. Because more than ever, now more and more people are really thinking about how can they secure their income. More and more people now are thinking about how can they make their health better, and you just happen to be in an opportunity that can help them with their income and can help them with their health. I mean, what more can you ask for? What more can you ask for? To be part of an opportunity that's positioned right now in the best time ever. This is the time. And maybe you are asking yourself a few questions. Will I be able to do this business? I know I asked myself those questions when I was introduced back in 2007. Will I be able to do this business? Will I be able to get customers? Will I be able to get other people to join my business? What if I get people and they don't continue? What if I recruit people and they fail to sell? Am I going to feel guilty? Well, if you think clearly, you realize all of those questions and all of those worries, they normally come because you are thinking too much about yourself and not other people. If you are really thinking about other people, you will not allow your fear, your doubt, your worries to stop you from sharing this opportunity with other people. And you have today an opportunity to start your own business under the umbrella of Forever, where you will get coaching, you will get trainings, you will get mentorship from people that have actually built this business. So what do you want to allow yourself today to stop you from doing this business? What do you want to allow? Is it fear? Is it worry? Is it doubt? Is it overthinking? I mean, this is an opportunity today where you literally have got nothing to lose, but you might as well get a lot to gain. So if you're ready to get started, get in touch with the person that brought you into this meeting. You'll be given the instructions on how you can get started. There's a very simple form that you'll fill. You might fill it online, you might fill a physical paper. And then after that, you'll be helped with selecting the products that you want to start with. You'll make payment for the products and you'll be on board. And the moment you get started, we are going to do what we call a planning session with you. On the planning meeting, we will first, I want to know what is your expectation from Forever? What is it that you want to achieve? What are your immediate goals? What are your big crazy goals that you want to achieve in the future? And then we'll give you a plan that goes according to your expectations, according to your goals. And with that said, we're gonna be working together step by step. We'll hold each other's hands until you get to the point where you can be fully independent. Let me say thank you all so very much. I know we've used more time than what we could have used. But you know what happens sometimes when you're talking about an opportunity that you know for a fact it's going to help someone's life. And I know this one presentation cannot change the whole world, but I'm sure this one presentation can change your world. This one presentation might have already changed somebody's world as I'm speaking right now. So get started. And I want to invite you because tomorrow we have got a very, very special event that will be happening live. It will be from 2 p.m. Zambian time. And do not miss out on that. Just get in touch with the person that has invited you here. They'll share with you how you can be part of that event, because it will be an opportunity for you to see Forever Living products from the headquarters, the real big Forever Living products. You will be able to see people that will be receiving their checks this year. You'll be able to see and get trainings from amazing people, top leaders around the world, and all that at the comfort of your home. Don't you love technology? I love technology and how it's transforming lives. Thank you all so very much. And I do hope and pray that you will get started in this business. And together, we're not going to move mountains, but we're going to move your mountain. or rather we're going to get you to the top of your mountain and make sure that you live the life that you want. Thank you all so very much. And we've come to the end of our meeting, and I wish you all great success in the decision that you're going to make. Thank you so very much.